Dukes together are making a difference in a grand way, and art scholarship recipients Edwin, Baruch, and Michael Draeger are shining examples. The former classmates and 2013 grads studied industrial design at JMU. They met burning the midnight oil on projects in the studio.
I had brought my skateboard into the studio one night. It was just there at my desk. And I was there late in the computer lab, so I was outside of that room. And I suddenly hear some skateboarding happening, that board being used out in the studio. And I was pretty interested to find out what was going on. And I come outside and there's Mike skating on my board.
You don't really realize that, you're building friendships and you don't know who, that 10 years later, we'd be working on this project together.
Light Pavilion is a creative collaboration bringing together Edwin's architecture experience and Michael's design and fabrication skills. The sculpture is installed on the Duke lawn and marks a return of public art to the JMU campus.
It's an incredible honor as a JMU alum who used to actually walk these grounds every day and see previous installations here.
An honor that's come with a lot of hard work. Edwin came up with the idea for Light Pavilion in response to the annual Georgetown Glow lighting event. He spent 2 years developing a proposal, sketching, modeling, and conceiving the design and materials for a large-scale light installation on the Georgetown waterfront, drawing inspiration from DC's memorials and monuments. When Edwin learned he was a finalist of Georgetown Glow, he put together a team to build his baby. Coming on board, a structural engineer, lighting designer, and Michael as fabricator.
It was special to have him, reach out on a project so grand and at such a scale, and that had such a public face to it.
After 3 months in Georgetown, Light Pavilion came to JMU in July 2021, championed by Edwin and Michael's former professor, Bill Tate. The College of Visual and Performing Arts celebrated the installation with the Grand Illumination, a ceremony featuring performances by the MRDs and JMU dance students. Edwin and Michael also made comments afterwards observing the difference in the installation during the day versus at night.
So as the sun sets, the lights that are coming up from the base of the column continue to be more activated, almost in a opposite way.
My favorite thing is just seeing how people interact with it. Especially, it's one thing when there's a group of people and there's a lot of eyes on it, but just seeing pedestrians walk through and just kind of question it.
People will have a chance to visit the sculpture while it's on campus through July 2024. As for Edwin and Michael, they went from students who bonded over skateboarding in the studio to professionals partnering on a project that's now part of a community they love. Arts scholarship recipients making a difference. Dukes together lighting the way for future generations.